Okay, guys, what you guys have in front of you here is my entire collection of old timers. And I kind of want to go through them and I want to show you the reasoning why I'm so passionate about old timer knives. Because their collectability, for number one, is just going to be, I feel, in my opinion, is going to be way, way up there. The construction of these knives are just second to none. If you really, really dig into them and really examine them, so to speak, you will see that the construction and the fit and finish on these knives are impeccable, are absolutely impeccable. And I will tell you, I guess it's my opinion, that I beg you to find a better pocket knife than an old timer. I will beg you to show me, do a video on showing me a better pocket knife than a good old timer. They're fascinating knives, even down to their sheaths are just the best of the best. You can't get no better than an old timer sheath. That's why people spend big money for just these sheaths alone. Okay? Without the knife being in the sheath, people pay big money for these sheaths alone. You'll spend $20 or $30 for one of these sheaths just like this here. You're going to spend 20 or 30 bucks for one of these in good condition like this. Look at the construction. Look how this thing is stitched. Just look carefully at the construction of this. Now, we didn't even talk about the knives yet. We jumped off onto the sheaths already. Let's put this down. Actually, we'll look at this one first to start clearing some of these knives off. Let's take a look at this piece here first. You got this beautiful sheath. I don't want to take a whole lot of time, guys, but you know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Let's take a look at this guy here. Now, these are all going to be in nearly pristine, close to mint. Not really, but I did some cleaning up on some of these, but they're in good condition. Let's put it that way. They're going to be in good condition. But just look. This is the 250T. This big knife, man. Big knife to try and manipulate around camera. But just look how beautiful these knives are. This is the big boy. This is the 250T two-bladed knife. I don't want to cut myself around this camera. I'm going to wind up whacking myself today with it on this. But just take a look at what you're getting here. The construction. Look at the fit and finish. Look how tight everything is on these. These are older knives, guys. These are not new knives, okay? These have been out and around for a while. But the construction on them is just second to none. Let's put this one aside. That's the 250T. I just wanted to give you one look at that beautiful sheath again. Look at the stitch work on it. Look how beautiful. Okay. That's that one. Let's take a look at these guys. These are very hard to find. With the green saw cut Delrin. Lockup is beautiful on it. This is the 50T. This is the 50T. This is an absolute beautiful knife to stick in your pocket and carry around with you. Very hard knife to beat as far as carryability. A pocket knife, as far as a pocket knife goes, this is one of the best pocket knives you could carry around with you. Just an absolute exquisite piece of cutlery here. The 50T. We're going to move around. We're going to move a little bit. Put that off to the side. Here's another 50T. When you see them, you got to get them. You got to get them. USA 50T. Look at that blade shape. Just look at that blade shape. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece of cutlery. Gorgeous piece of cutlery. If you could score one of these, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Let's move into here. These are somewhat, you're getting into my favorites now. These are just, I mean, the construction. Again, I'm going to keep mentioning, I'm going to keep using the same words. This is a lockback, a liner lock, I'm sorry. Liner lock. See the liner lock? This is a 1940T, and I love this knife, man. Look at that blade. Look at this piece of cutlery here. Tell me that this thing isn't just gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. These are going to be worth money, guys. They're going to be worth money. They're just excellent knives. You can see the old-timer badge in there, how it's inlaid in there. Look how beautiful the saw cut's done. Look at the liner, look at the back spring, how beautiful and tight everything is. Again, these are older knives. These aren't brand new knives. Everything works beautiful. Just everything snaps real tight, locks up real tight. That's the 1940T. Got another one here. 1940T. Beautiful piece. Look at how slender that thing is, man. That thing's wicked. It looks like a torpedo, don't it? Don't that thing look like a torpedo? You got the brass liner lock there that says press. Then you just gently press. It goes right into place. And she closes. Look how beautiful that saw cut is. Just look at that saw cut. Look at the construction. Look how beautiful the construction is done on these pieces, guys. Now we're going to get into some of the knives that are that everybody knows about. Look at this. Look how beautiful. Now, you guys know you just can't find a better Stockman than these. This is the 80Ts. I'm just going to show you one. But a lot of people gravitate towards these 80Ts, these Stockmans, because they are just that, they are that good of a Stockman. You can't really get a better Stockman than the 80T. Just wanted to give you a look how beautiful and gorgeous these Stockmans are. You want a good carry to stick in your pocket? One of the best carries you can possibly stick in your pocket is right here, an 80T. Action is fantastic on them. Lock up, fit and finish. Look at the fit and finish. on that back spring. Look at that fit and finish on that back spring. Look how beautiful that saw cut is, that Delrin. Look how beautiful that Delrin is. Tell me that Delrin's not beautiful. Look how beautiful that Delrin is. Long pull. Gorgeous, gorgeous knives. I'm going to put these all aside. These are all 80Ts. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 5 of them. 5 80Ts. These are my, I'm just going to show you one of these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 6 of these. These are like my favorite. These are like, I can't explain how awesome these are. These are the 340Ts. These are the medium Stockmans. These are the medium Stockmans, and they are, people say that these are some of the most popular ones right here, the 340Ts. It's the, you know why? Because they're the perfect size. The 80Ts are a little bit too big for some people, which I could understand. It's a big Stockman. This is a pretty big Stockman. But if that's too big for you, you could always come down here, the 340T, and that's just like your perfect size. That's just like your perfect Stockman size. They call that the medium Stockman. Just a great, great pocket knife. You can't get much better than this. Look at that fit and finish. Look at the fit and finish on the back springs. Again, the Delrin's done this beautifully. Look at that Delrin. So we're going to put all these aside over here. Put them aside over there. And we're going to straighten up here. Look at the sheath quality on some of these now with the pouches. This is, look at the size of this. You want to see a nice knife? You want to see a rare knife? Here's a rare one for you. This is the 510T. This is the 510T, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a rare bird. This is a rare bird to get it in this condition. In this condition. I mean, this is near mint. Look at the fit and finish on this, will you? Look how beautiful that Delrin is. It's a lockback. Fits beautiful in your hand. This is a beast. This is a beast. But just look at that spear point blade. Have you ever seen a big spear like that? Look at the size of that spear. Look how beautiful that thing is, man. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece of cutlery. Again, the sheath, the pouch, whatever you guys want to call it. We'll call it the pouch because it is a pouch. Look at the pouches on these things, the way they're constructed. I can't believe the leather construction on these are so great. That's why people pay up for these pouches without the knife in it alone. Just for the pouch itself, you'll pay up for this. Anybody that knows knives, if they see this sitting out without the knife in it, they'll pay up for this right away. They'll just buy the sheet. They'll buy it by itself. The pouch. Here's another one. Look how beautiful. It reads Schrade. Look how beautiful. Look at the coloring. Look how deep and rich the coloring is on that. These are my favorites. These are my favorites, guys. This is the 60T. Look how beautiful this knife is. It's just, I mean, it is, to me, one of the most beautiful knives that I've ever put my hands on, and that I've ever held, and that I've ever experienced. This is the ultimate knife to have on your hip. On your hip. This is called the Golden Bear. This is called the Golden Bear, and it's number 60T. Look at this blade. Look at that clip blade. Have you ever seen a clip blade quite like that? If you really dig deep, and you really study it and really look at these pieces, they are absolutely just fantastic knives. Some of the best knives on the planet. These are some of the best knives on the planet right here you're looking at. Big lanyard hole. Look how big that lanyard hole is for a nice leather lanyard. Look how beautiful that would look with a lanyard on that. It would just finish it off. It would completely finish off the look of the knife with a leather lanyard on here. Stick it right back in its pouch. Now you could get these 60Ts in a couple different, you could get it with the leather sheath. I'm going to show you another one. Or you can get it with the Velcro. Now, these are much more lightweight now than the leather. You can feel the difference. But even these, look how beautiful it's written. Old timer. These are still wonderful sheaths, pouches. Listen to the lockup. That's another thing I wanted to touch on. The lockup is like a bank vault on these. They're like a bank vault. You got your number 60T there. It's the Golden Bear. This will take a nice patina. This is a bare end, which means you don't have a brass back. It's just an open back. Again, nice big lanyard hole. Reads old timer. And there's your knife. And there's that good old clip blade. Just take a look at that clip blade. You want to talk about sharp? I don't even want to touch this thing. I don't even want to touch it. That's how sharp these knives are. They're just wickedly sharp. Look at the grind lines. Look how beautiful them grind lines are. Look at that. Listen to it close. Look how beautiful. Goes right back into the pouch again. And that stays right on your belt just like that. You could horizontal carry it. It's got the, you could horizontally carry it, which I prefer. I love the horizontal carry instead of vertical. Horizontal is the way to carry. But this isn't a bad pouch, is it? How it reads old timer? People are going to see that on your hip, guys. People are going to see that right there on your hip. And if anybody knows knives, they're going to pick that off right away, right there. And that's it, guys. I think that's all. Oh, no. Here's a little one. This is, I forget the number they call this one, but this is the smallest one. This is like a little, it's a good little pocket knife, man. It's just a great little, even these are just so, they're so sharp. It's just a great little pocket dropper. Look at that little knife. Look at the size of that. Look how nice and little it is. But man, I'll tell you what, you could stick this, it's a little pocket dropper. Fits beautiful in your pocket. Church carry. You know how we always say that good old church carry. There's your church carry right there, ladies and gentlemen. Look how beautiful that little piece is. Just a great little piece. I want to get more of these. I like these little guys. They're beautiful. This one here. This is the 77OT. 77OT. This is the whatchamacallit, what do they call this blade? The muskrat. This is the muskrat. What do you think about that muskrat? Look how beautiful that muskrat is, guys. Look how beautiful that muskrat is. You could get them in the boxes. It's so cool, the boxes. Look at the boxes, how they read. The old school way, you know what I mean? Old timer. And life like granddads. Isn't that a great saying right on the box there? Isn't that a great saying? The boxes are even cool. Right down to the box. Look at this piece. This is Schrade, though. Schrade Walden. I won't show you this one. But this is just a great Stockman. It's just a Stockman, but oh, it's great. Comes in its pouch. It comes in this plastic covering. Tells you the guarantee on it. Schrade Walden, Everlasting Sharp. Great knives. Guys, that's about it. I just wanted to show you a little bit of my collection, my old-timer collection. Look how rich and dark the coloring got on that pouch. Just look how soft and supple they are. All right, I'm going to let you guys get down the road. You guys be good. Be well, be safe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And if you can, pick yourself up an old-timer. You won't be disappointed. Take care now.